Hello everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and we are continuing the decoration of this backwards made journal. And just a quick update, the backwards of it is I turned the cover inside out that I made, and I created the signature block first and then put it into the cover. Now you could decorate the signature block first before you insert it in the cover, but I went ahead and started decorating. And let's see how we got a little glue thing going on here. You gingerly pulled up. There we go. We're good. Almost good. Little glue there, and it will be dealt with as we deal with things that happen in the world of junk journaling. Because sometimes when you don't wait till your glue is dry, get little situations like this. And that's why it's always good to go back and check your journal after you're done. Just make sure all the pages come apart and things like that. So what you can do in this little situation is simply cut that off. There you go. And now they're all free and tuckable again. Perfect. Okay, so maybe we could put a sticker or something there. Or we could put a little rubber stamp on it. How about that? What a button rubber stamp. Since it's sewn, cohesively goes with the buttons. This is my new ink. Gathered Twigs. It's not a new ink to Tim Holtz Ranger. It's just one I opened recently. Oh, and then since I did that, maybe I'll just come along and do some others to make it look like a uniform design. And it was all planned, because that's the way some of the best things come out, when they're unplanned and they just sort of happen. There we go. Oh, one in the middle there, just for fun. Okay, got through that little crisis. If all crises in life were handleable that easily, that would be a wonderful thing. So today I'm pulling from my little pouch that I made. This is a big master board made of all sorts of different papers and leaves, and then heavily coated with Mod Podge. And it even has micro beads on it, and you can feel them under the Mod Podge. It feels like Braille almost. It's really cool. So yeah, you can make a lot of fun things with old papers and just sew them. And this was a file folder, an old file folder. So I just sewed it down the edges, and then actually I probably made the master board first. I don't know what I did. I'll bet I have a video on this, and I'll see if I can find it. There you go. All right, so looking at my journal, see how I have like some stuff here, a little thin over here. So I'm going to move in this area and start filling some of these things in. And I pulled some interesting papers. These are pretty, aren't they? That's from, I believe that's Flutterby. Nope, not Flutterby. It's a Fairy Flutter. Get your flutters straight, Pam. It's a Digikit that I made. But I think maybe a neutral page in here. I do have this. This is this is one of my signature pages, designed to be printed on regular copyright paper so that you can use it for signature pages. But you can also just use it as a tuckable. That might actually look really pretty in there. It's a little big for this, so I think I'm going to cut it down. All right, so you're going to hear me over here. I'm at my guillotine thing, and I'm cutting it down so it fits. Just make everything a little bit smaller. And we'll see if that fits. Does that fit? I'll bet that almost fits. Okay, let's try it. So this might be some extra writing paper for somebody. They can scribble a note on, maybe mail a note to a friend. I'm going to put that in there. Let's see if it fits, or if I have to snuggle it in a little more. Because sometimes the glue spreads in these and it's wider than you think. Let's see if it works. I think I need to take a little bit more off. So let me take this back over here. I'm going to fold it in half. And all right. Should be an easy snuggle fit now. I'm aiming to put that spine, that crease that I made, in the center. What's going on up here? Okay, everything's good. We are in. There. So now we have that. And that might be cute to add a little envelope with. I don't have an envelope, but I have a piece of paper here. Maybe I could make an envelope out of it. Oh, I have no, is that an envelope? No, this is a card. First day of issue, 1968 card. That's kind of cool. Let's see. What have I got here? This opens up. This is some Asian writing. I'm not quite sure from where. Could be Chinese, Japanese, Indonesian. I don't know. But let's see, if we folded our envelope up and we gave it a lip. All right, that's pretty good. There seems to be a lip there already. And fold these down. Nope, back it up, Sally. All right, wait. Oh, something's going on outside. I heard somebody yell, I'm not sure what it was. I'll change that fold position to here. This envelope can go like that. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? And maybe I don't even have to glue it or sew it down, because they could open this up and this could be a writing space on the inside. So I think I'm going to leave it unglued for that particular purpose. And that means that I can sneak this in. Can I sneak this in here? Oh, I think it's going to be sneakable. That's awesome. So let me give this the middle center fold, because that has a middle center fold. And we'll just tuck that in here. And if they wanted it to be an envelope, they could glue it. Or they could just use it as extra writing space. I think that's kind of cool. That's really cool. I almost want to add more to it. I'm in that mood. Maybe I want to give them some pictures. I've got some really cool old pictures. Maybe that could go there. Oh, I think this is a great picture. It's like band. Oh, bet she was popular. Mm-hmm. Maybe I could introduce you to. Hey, what you doing later? You want some pierogies? Okay, all right. I grew up with pierogies, so not Russian, but part Ukrainian, so it's familiar to me. All right, how about we get those two together? Got some cute kids. All right. Let's see, we've got pockets here. We can put things in, like this little old beer label. That might tuck in here nicely. And in here, some of these interesting papers. I have these, it's just somebody wrote the word check and a date, I think, on it. But just that old writing, I think, is so fascinating. This old crinkly paper. That might be too crinkly. Maybe I have another one. Wait, this looks like it came from, I'm thinking this came from an autograph book. I'm going to make it a little smaller, but it's got somebody's signature on it, which I think is kind of cool. Take that little weird piece off the back. So little oddities that you find. This looks like Calran or Calhan L. Jimenez. Okay. Stop before you hurt yourself, Pam. Oh, here we got some. That's pretty, isn't it? This was just a look to blooming out of there, but these are both tuckable pockets. Okay. We'll do, this is a nice, interesting paper. The Suffern National Bank. Estate of J.F. McKechnie from 1937. I don't think anybody's going to be too upset if I put this in here, but I think it's kind of cool. And it's on that old, really thin onion skin style paper. Oh yeah, that's going to go in there nicely. I love this stuff. Let me give it the old center fold. And you can put anything in here. Anything your heart desires. It doesn't always have to be old fancy stuff, but if you like this kind of stuff, I do sell FUNDLEs, which are collections of old and interesting papers, old interesting antique and vintage book pages, ledger, checks, receipts, postcards, black and white photos, and stuff like that. 100+ pieces, free priority mail shipping. It's called a FUNDLE with an F. Okay, it's in my Etsy shop. And we have that. That's kind of cool. So let's just cruise along here and see what else we can tuck in. What's that? Oh yeah, this was like just a little writing area and a surprise find. This is a double tuckable, so you could put things in here. And I do have things. This is kind of cool. I'm going to fold it in. This is a McCall's pattern. These are so cool. These pattern faces. Nicely tucked in there. And this is a piece of inventory from 1938. From a garage. Hudson sedan, toolboxes, lawnmower, mahogany table, ladder, and miscellaneous tools. Okay, maybe it might have been part of that estate. I don't know. there 2 pages? Oh, I think it's a 2-page thing. Oh, here we go. The rear room. Oh, we got a gun case, bookcase, Kodak auto enlarger, winches, revolver. Huh. Steel fishing poles, miscellaneous spotting telescope, rifle telescopes, Morris armchair, leather bag, combination bookcase, desk, interesting steam engine indicator, homemade stereo opticon. Oh, there you go. I'll put these babies in there because that's kind of interesting. Fold them like that. So these bigger things are easily tucked into these little side tuckable things. And if you're unsure if they're going to flop around, you can always add a long paper clip just to give yourself that sense of security. But I think they're going to be okay because once the book is closed, it pretty much holds them there. And then we have this guy. And I had some other things here. Oh, what's in there? I have this container of stuff. This is like little bits and pieces. Not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Okay, I found some other interesting items. This is from the Clan Leslie, number 132, December 37. So it's probably something from the Clan Leslie of 132. Okay, so there's very interesting paperwork out there in the world. Still lots to be found. Take a look around if you're looking. If you're asking where I find my stuff, it's generally friends, family, yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, auctions, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and you know, things like that. That's kind of so. This is in an upper tuck, and this is an angled belly band. Ooh, this might look cool. This music, oop, too big. Because before it's going to break. Something smaller. Like, oh, maybe this? This is a page from a diary. 2 full pages. That's kind of cool. Let's tuck that in there because that'll look cool peeking out. Neat? It's kind of neat, right? All right, here we go. We've got another, what's this? Oh, this is a hangover. So that's a loose hanger. Let me tuck anything. These are waterfall flaps. You can write on both sides, on this side or under here. It's kind of a fun thing to make. That's with Garden of Happiness, Digikit. And here's another cross-corner tuckable. Will you fit? You might just fit if I'm lucky. It's going to be a tight squeeze. Very tight squeeze. I don't think you're going to make it. Let's use you instead. What are you? You are a Harrison Lexow, Counselors of Law. Probably a bill. Dorsers, we enclose here within, they always say that, here within, deed Hollister to Miller. Look at it scratched out, nobody even initialed it. To Miller, which forms part of your title. Oh, that seems a little shady. Okay, well, we'll take your word for it. 1917. This here, this under here, and something to tuck in there. And let's see. Oh, yes, this looks very mysterious. Here's a wedding doll. 2 women. That might be a kid, but it might be a guy. The way he's got his arms draped over both ladies. He looks shady. We'll put him in there with the mysterious deed thing. Yeah, that goes together. All right, here we have this. And sometimes you can just find little interesting pieces of paper. Like a 30- button or butter. I don't know what that means, but it's kind of cool. I love these little pieces of unknown items. Okay, we'll take that now. We'll put something else in there, though. I think this would be a neat place. You already have something in here and here. That's too big. Like a little piece of music. That might work out perfect. Oh, look at all the writing on the back there. Oh, hi, Pam. Oh, no, this is a note somebody gave me. I'm going to keep that. You got to keep all your notes. I do. Here's some music paper. This stuff has an interesting, this is from the old player pianos, and it has an interesting texture and a feel. It's a little thinner than regular paper, I would say, but it's got those holes in it, which are kind of cool. I think I'm going to tuck that in there. It's an interesting oddity. Yes. All right, you are a tiny tuck. Oh, here we go. This might be a perfect place for a first day issue. There we go. Like a glove. Oh, you've got stuff in there already. Decorated a page. Are these under? Are these pockets? Oh, what is this? That's a pocket. Is this? Yeah, that's a pocket too. Okay, so we need some skinnies. And I know what I can use for skinnies. Hold on. Okay, I found some sticky words. I thought they'd be interesting to put on here. There we go. That one maybe more on a, is it stuck down? Maybe it's stuck. We're there now. It's going to stay. I thought maybe I'd tuck some little stickers in here. That might be fun. Here's an old stamp. Hang on. An old stamp. Maybe a butterfly sticker. Oh, there we go. Your side. There. I'll give you one of these moth things. Sure, why not? Put a few things in there just for fun. These little unusual sticker stamps. They're actually stickers that look like stamps. Kind of cool. And here's a real stamp. I think you could still use that stamp. How about that? A Norman Rockwell 29-cent stamp. There we go. Just fun things to find. Oh, that reminded me. I had two little, see if I can still find them. Nope, it's gone. That's all right. Oh, no, here it is. Is that it? I don't know. I had some. Nope, it's gone. Okay, I had a thread. I was going to turn it into another bird's nest, but it drifted away somewhere. But that's a bird's nest right there. Made of loose thread and a couple of pearl beads. Okay, now you have something. You have things. You are good. And here, this is a hangover, so you stay loose. Oh, I think I maybe do a little more decorating down at this end. Here's a family that's falling apart. I don't want them to fall apart. Maybe I'll glue them back together. But I have this little, these are pretty, these little bags, these organza bags. You can glue these right to your page and make a little pocket out of them. Now, hopefully this will work. Works in my head. I've done it before. But you don't want the glue to go through, so I might come back and put something in. Just let it set glue now, and then come back and tuck something in, because I don't want it to get stuck to the item. I'm just going to put you here. You're in the center of this last signature. I'll just press you down. Now some of the glue is coming through. Yes, I can feel it. I'm going to go through and free it. Oh, serious freeing going on here. All right. See that? Free. Okay, there we go. Now you'd think you're going to have to stay like that, so maybe we're going to have to stay on this page a little bit and decorate her. Okay, so we're going to use up some of these then, because this is very special. That's cool. Maybe, just maybe, this glue will not take that long to dry, so I'm going to use the old, I'm blowing on it, technique. This poor little family. I think you're going to, oh, look at that, you came apart. But I'll keep you together forevermore. I'm going to put you in here. And it's your job to keep the glue from causing problems. All right, causing problems just getting in here. Get in there, get in there. Okay, I'll keep you close to the top so you can be pulled out. Maybe I'll put some stickers in. Maybe I'll put a sticker on the page. That kind of looks like a mushroom. Like this is like old this, old that, and mushrooms kind of grow where old stuff is, don't they? Like in, I don't know, the forest and cemeteries. If you were a mushroom, where would you grow? Is this a sticker? Yes, it's a sticker. This is the bane of my existence. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, there we go. It's cool when they come off. I think it's pretty sticky. Oh, get it on there. Are you sticking? You better stick. If not, I'm coming along with the glue stick. Get you down. All right, let's see if I can build upon this design up top. Oh, look at that. Fungus russiculae. So there we go. You belong together. This is probably a sticker too. I'll be here for an hour. You guys got time? All right. Oh, I got it. Okay. And maybe I'll just do like a little layer design. So the black and the black in the picture. That looks kind of cool. And maybe a black bird. A little bird stamp. Move these a bit so nobody gets stuck. Okay. little pig stamp. Maybe I can make him look like he's sitting on here. Oh, not bad. Remember there's one down here. He's just hanging out at the bottom of the page. There's one over here. Yeah, you know, threes. Something about threes and art. Supposed to be a good combination. I guess it keeps your eyes moving around the page. And maybe on this side to counterbalance that. I'm just trying to use what I actually have on my desk. Another sticker. These are kind of cool. They're clear vellum-y stickers. Ant. Go. And I didn't hit the ant. He just got flung off into oblivion. All is well. I'm sure he'll find his family later. Invite his relatives over for stew. That's kind of a cool piece of paper. Maybe I just want to make a pocket out of that. Or a little, I don't know, maybe I'm just going to build a thing over here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But there's something, yeah, because it's got creamy colors here. Maybe I'm just going to, here, where is my little brown dauber? It can't be far. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to put you along there as a piece of interest. Almost like a page tab, but not quite. There we go. That little stopper back on. Those little stoppers did come in handy. Glad I found them. They're out there. Look for them. I don't know how many are out there, but and I think the Sugar Belts Icing Piping Bottle Company did make their own, but I think you can find universal ones too if you want to use those to close your thing. Now, is that technically it could be a side pocket? I didn't glue the bottom. Maybe I'll glue the bottom and make it a little side tuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that dry. Okay, so maybe we're gonna do a little more decorating here because I really want this to dry before I move forward. I'm going to lightly go over the middle of this page, just bring out some of the highlights of the bumps. Edge the page with the dauber. I think that always looks kind of cool. And down the center, not to be perfect. A little area here. Cruise around that page, pick up its little bumps and wrinkles. There. That looks pretty cool. And now it's got gold in it. Let me get my gilding in gold, and here is how you make a mess. All right, so I'm gonna put a little gold on this side since we've got gold on that side. And where will I put the gold? This is like a wax paste. I think you can actually change your nail color with these things, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to actually just lightly rub over the page with the gold. See what happens. Even on here, yeah, even on there, just like a gold situation going on over here. Yeah, it's really pretty gold when it catches the light. It's nice. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Let me see. Can you see it? A little bit, right? It catches the light. Nice and gold. A little bit there. Why not share the gold? Share it, share it. Okay. There we go. That ages up that page a little bit. But I feel like I need some more brown on this side in some way, shape, or form. So let's bring in some more of these rubber stamps. Let's see. Here's one I don't use that much, but it's a little finey thing. Look at all that. Oh my God. Oh geez. We've got gold aroma here. Here, you need some more gold on you. How about you? You've been gold. Oh geez. I've got a gold fingernail now. Oh. It is a wax, so if you catch it before it dries, you should be able to get off the wax. Let's see. Here's a baby wipe. Not that wet, but I think it's gonna do. And let's see. So you think this stuff is just gonna come off on your pages? It's not that easy to get off your fingers after. Oh, I could be a disaster here. Okay, yep, we got your gold stuck under the, well, we'll just have to deal with that later. I'm gonna rub off as much as I can, and then hopefully some warm water will take it off. Well, we'll just find out now, won't we? All right, so I think this is pretty good. That's safe now. But yeah, let me go ahead and put, there you are, in the gathered twigs. this little stamp. Maybe I'll put some stamps down this. Make it look like a little vinage chain. Okay. Maybe one up there. One down here. Yeah. See, there's really no right or wrong way to do this. You could actually continue this right up. It doesn't have to stop just because you're at the end of the paper. You can keep going. One there. How about one there and one there? Oh, this is looking really pretty now. It's almost like an old wallpaper look. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that. So you can make your own really cool papers out of, you just get some basic supplies and play around. I mean, this is fun. This is what it's all about. So now we want to stick something in there, and I have a few things floating around here. So this might be a perfect place for this. Let's see if it fits. No, it's not fit. Does it fit? It fits. Fits. We're in. We're in. Okay, so that can come out, and then they can right here if they want to. They can enjoy this beautiful old music. There we go. All right, flipping. And I think that's pretty good. We're going to add a few more things. We're not done yet. I still have to go back and add more to this journal. But that'll get us started. So there you go, folks. Let me find little Mr. Snuffers. And he happens to be right here at the ready, waiting to do his pup date. Okay, here you are. Okay. Now, oops, sorry. I clunked you in the head. Let's see what we got going here. We have a little boy, and his name is Sunshine. And Sunshine today, who is a cub pup reporter, I'm very humble today. I'm a cub pup reporter for the paper Outpost, and there's no official pup date, but there's a public service announcement. And your public service announcement, I can barely say it, I'm so excited. Your public service announcement is, remember to keep having fun, because that's what it's all about. Okay, yeah, there's serious stuff and responsibilities and must-haves and all that stuff that just gets in the way of crafting. We all know, because you got to get that stuff done and then you can craft. And then, or you don't get that stuff done and you just craft. And that's okay too. Mwah. Sunshine, out. Okay. Yep, that's pretty much it. You get to decide when you craft. And there's no right or wrong time to craft. Sometimes life is calling and you got to go handle a few things. But then your papers will wait for you. They're extremely patient, which is a very beautiful thing. So, if you're having fun, and then you know you're 99% of the way there. And always keep a baby wipe or a wet washcloth or a paper towel nearby, because you never know. And my videos come out Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My new audio podcast material comes out Tuesdays. I have an Etsy shop where you can find journals and bundles and kits and fundles available when they're ready. And keep your eye open. I may still pop a few journals into the Etsy shop this month. I still have a few, so I'm going to be doing that. When this one is completed, she will go into the Etsy shop, probably being accompanied with a smaller journal. Not necessarily related to this one, but I have several smaller journals I would also like to put into a package. So keep your eyes open for that, and we go from here together. So take care, everyone. Happy crafting, and see you next time. Bye-bye.